Hi, welcome to today's practice meant to help slow the mind and body down after a long day or a long week. We'll be moving slowly today and holding poses for a bit longer. You'll be in those poses and I'll remain mostly silent so that you can focus on your breath and hopefully begin to prepare the body for rest. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll begin at the top of the mat, mountain pose. Feet are about hip distance apart. And we'll start with just some slow shoulder rolls going up, back and down. Inhale on the way up and exhale on the way down. And then we'll reverse that, going forward. So shoulders up, forward and down. Last time, come back to mountain. Inhale here. Exhale, drop the chin to the chest. Inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. And continue with this side to side motion with the head and neck. Just moving slowly and gently. And then last time on each side. Drop the chin back to the chest and then lift the gaze straight ahead. From here, bend the right or left knee and then take the left foot back behind and over to the left. So your right leg is now behind your left leg, bending into the left leg. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, clasp onto the right wrist and lean over to the left. Breathing here, gaze can be down at the floor. Last inhale. And then exhale, find your mountain pose. And we'll move to the other side. So taking the left foot back behind the right and over to the side. Bend into the right knee. Reach the arms overhead, clasp the left wrist and lean to the right. Breathing deeply, Gaze can be toward the floor. Last inhale. Then exhale. Find your mountain pose. Clasp the hands behind you. Reaching the hands towards the floor, lift the chest, inhale. Exhale, deeply bend the knees, fold forward. Hands remain clasped. Breathing here. Let the head and neck relax. So remaining in your forward fold, go ahead and let go of the clasped hands and just reach the hands toward the ground. And then you can begin to move a little bit side to side in your forward fold if that feels good for you. And then from here, take an inhale. Exhale, walk the feet back to downward facing dog. And we'll take a couple of breaths here. Last inhale. Exhale, send the knees to the ground. And then from here, bend the elbows and begin to lower all the way down to the floor. Send the forearms out in front of you with the elbows slightly in front of the shoulders, pressing into the elbows. Lifting the chest, neck stays neutral. And stay here for several breaths in Cobra pose, or Sphinx pose, sorry. Last inhale here. Exhale, lower the chest, pull the hands underneath the shoulders, and press yourself back into child's pose. Knees can be together or separated. Last breath here. Inhale, find your tabletop position. So hips above the knees and shoulders above the wrist. Inhale, send the right arm towards the ceiling. Exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left. Place the head on the ground, left arm reaches straight ahead. And then just slightly shift the hips over to the right. Breathing here. Last breath here. And send the left arm back in front of your face. Press up, find your tabletop. And we'll do that on the other side. So left arm reaches up. And on an exhale, send the arm underneath the right. Right arm reaches overhead. And then slight shift of the hips to the left. Last breath here. Then shift the right hand back, pressing yourself back into your tabletop. From here, send the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Scooch the left leg out long behind you, coming into lizard. So you can stay in this static position, or if you'd like to move a little from side to side, you can do that as well. If you are moving in your lizard, go ahead and find a static position. Bend your left leg and reach back to grab the foot with your right hand. We'll take several breaths here. So making sure you're not sinking into your left shoulder, so press the floor away from you with the left hand. Last breath here. Slowly release the foot back down to the mat and take the right hand back to the inside of the right foot. Moving into pigeon pose, shift the right foot over to the left and then send the right knee down behind the right hand. Right foot is between the left hand and left hip. Send the left leg out long behind you. And then fold over the right leg any amount. We'll be here for several breaths. Last breath here. And then go ahead, lift the chest, and make your way back to tabletop. And we'll do that on the other side. So take the left foot, place it to the outside of the left hand, scooch the right leg out long behind you. Lizard pose. So remember, you can stay here being still, or you can find some gentle movement from side to side. If you are moving in your lizard, go ahead and find stillness. Bend the right leg and reach back with the left hand to grab the foot. Making sure you're not sinking into the right arm, so pressing the floor away. And take several breaths here. Last breath here. Go ahead and slowly release the foot back down to the floor. Left hand comes back down to the mat, and then shift the left foot over to the right between the hand and the hip, and the left knee is behind the left wrist. Send the right leg out back long behind you. Inhale here. And then exhale, fold over the left leg any amount. Taking several Deep breaths here. Last breath here. And then slowly walk the hands back, lift the chest. Lean over to the left and then sweep the right leg around and to the front to find a seated position. So crossing the legs for an easy seated pose. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, easy twist to the left. So right hand is resting on the left leg and the left hand is behind you on the mat. Breathe here. Last breath here. And then come back to center on your exhale. Other side, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, easy twist to the right. Left hand is resting on the right leg. Right hand is behind you on the mat. Last inhale here. Exhale, come back to center. Place both soles of the feet on the ground and come to find your reclined position. Pull the knees into the chest and take a moment here to rock from side to side. Come back to center, leave the right leg pulled into the chest and let the left leg go out long on the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, send the right leg over to the left for a twist. Right arm reaches out long to the side. Gaze can be over to the right. Last breath here. Come back to center, leaving the right knee pulled into the chest. Adjust the foot so that it's aimed toward the ceiling and grab onto the foot with the right hand. With the left hand, rest on the left thigh. And then pull down on the right foot so that the right thigh kind of slides to the side of the torso. Half happy baby. Last breath here. Release the right foot. Send the right foot out long and pull the left knee into the chest. We'll go to the other side. So inhale here. Send the left arm long out to the side and the left leg over to the right. Gaze can be to the left. Last breath here. Come back to center, leaving the left knee pulled into the chest. Adjust the foot so that it's aimed toward the ceiling and grab onto the foot with the left hand. Allow the left thigh to slide to the outside of the torso. Right hand is resting on the right thigh or hip. Half happy baby. Last breath here. Slowly release the left foot. Place both soles of the feet down on the ground. And we'll move into reclined butterfly. Let's go ahead and let the knees fall out to the side. Soles of the feet will be touching. And the feet can be pulled in as far away or close to the body as is comfortable for you. Hands can rest on the belly or be down at the sides. Breathing slowly and deeply here. Maybe allowing the exhale to be a bit longer than the inhale. Signaling the body to relax. Last breath here. And then go ahead and move into your final resting pose or Shavasana. So taking the legs out long, allowing the feet to fall out to the sides, hands resting beside you with the palms facing up. Allowing yourself to be heavy and letting the floor hold you. So this is where I will leave you today. Stay here as long as you need. Thank you for practicing with me.